So they literally came to me and asked me if I had weed. Yep, straight up. So this is not even something someone asked me in the sense of, do you smoke weed? Like, I've got that a lot, but people literally come ask me for it. Well, hello lovely people, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Cassie Love TV. So in today's video, we're going to talk about Locs Stereotypes. Locs Stereotypes. That's what we're going to talk about today, okay? Now, about 2 years ago, I did do some research on Locs Stereotypes. I want to know what it was, you know, what does that really mean, right? And when I was watching the videos, I think I was on TikTok, but when I was watching the videos, the things that people are saying about locks was just, I couldn't have fathom it. I was like, there's no way people really say these things about our hair. No. Okay, so I am here to set the record straight. Yeah. Okay, so the first one is, are you vegan? Are you vegetarian? No, actually this one I do get, for real. Like, people really do ask me this, and I actually love this question, you know, but it's not even just me loving the question, it's people really already have an assumption. People already think that I don't eat meat, I'm really vegan, or I'm vegetarian, and I have to really, and I don't want to be fake about who I am, you know, I'm a realist, so I'm gonna correct them, and I'm gonna say, no, I do eat meat. So I do eat meat, I do eat chicken. I eat chicken a lot, but I still eat meat every now and then. So I still eat meat, you know what I mean? And chicken is meat. So I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian. There's a lot of locticians out here that are vegan and that is vegan and vegetarian. And power to them, because, and also too, there are people that don't have locks and they're still vegan and vegetarian, okay? So that is the lifestyle that someone chooses to live, and I love it. I have tried to go without meat before, it didn't work, okay? So we're gonna move on from that. Number 2 is, are you Rasta? Are you Rastafarian? Do you have dreads? Yeah. Now, I have witnessed this out of my eyes, guys. I was at work, and there's another young lady with locks, and one of the ladies said to her, oh, I love your dreads. And she said, I don't have dreads. And I was like, no, normally when people say this to me, I don't correct that because that's a simple thing. You know, I'm like, okay, yeah, thank you. And I keep it moving. If you don't know, there's a long history with dreadlocks. Now, the word is dreadlocks for a reason. It's still locks. Dreadlocks. It's just Rastafarian, they have different way of how they live their lifestyle as well, right? So I spent a lot of years in Jamaica, and that's where I was born as well, and there was a particular town that had a lot of Rastafarian and, you know, people with dreadlocks and all. The lifestyle that they live is really different, such as they don't eat meat. You know, they don't brush their teeth with toothbrush. They don't wear certain roll-ons under their arm, certain deodorant under their armpit. Like, they do really live a different lifestyle. There's a spiritual aspect to this too for them. So one of the reasons why people think that everybody with locks is dreads or we're Rastafarian, but we're really not. Like, I want to live a certain lifestyle. You know, I have tried to practice it, but it still is a work in progress for me personally. All of these things are really good things, but I think it's just the way people think about it. Like, everybody with locks is Rastafarian, and no, we're not. Okay, I'm laughing because this one is funny. So I get this a lot, and yes, I do get questions about if I'm Jamaican or I don't look like Jamaican, or am I from the Caribbean? Like, I get this question a lot, and you know, sometimes people can hear my accent, but some people say they can't hear it, and I'm like, really? Yeah. So when I'm at work, I don't speak patois, of course, because the type of job that I do, I can't speak patois. That's just what it is, right? But however, when I'm home with my kids and my family, I do speak some patois. It's hard sometimes to mix it up, But I love my patois. I love that people still can't hear my accent. But I understand where people coming from. They don't want to make an assumption because they hear my accent. They're thinking, oh, you're Caribbean, or you're from Haiti, or you're from Trinidad. Some people take that stuff very seriously. But no, not everybody with locks is from the Caribbean. You have a lot of people here in America that wear locks. You have a lot of people all over the world that wear locks. I work with some people right now that wear locks and they're Americans. So no, that is just a stereotype. Okay. So can you get a job if you have locks? Locks are not professional. People may not hire you when you're wearing locks. That's a no-no. And I am proof to this because I work in corporate and I have never gotten turned on for a job in my entire life because I'm wearing locks. Well, I won't say entire life because I've only been locked for going almost, well, soon 5 years. But still, I still work in corporate. When I started my locks, the first compliments I got was from my job because I went to work with my hair. When I took everything out and I went natural and cut my hair off, everybody was giving me compliments. It really is not just your locks. It's really your locks, your hair, how you carry yourself, how you dress, all of it. So that's a huge stereotype, okay? Now, there are stories out there about people back in the day, of course, and as well as I see more issues in the school. Like there are some private school and some schools where locks is not allowed. Now I've seen that for real, so I get it. But it is still a stereotype because we with locks can work in corporate with no issues. People will hire us with no issues. Diversity is very important in a lot of workplaces now. The black culture is important in a lot of workplaces now. Sometimes we work hard, we work smart. So they want to hire us. I guess it comes back down to how you bring yourself to work every day. So this is a true story, guys. At my other job, I used to work at, people literally thought I smoke weed. They think I smoke pot, so they think I'm a weed head. And they literally came to me and asked me, no, I don't have it. I don't have any weed. I don't smoke weed. I don't sell weed. I'm not a weed head. I'm not a pot head because I have locks. And I think too, and I'm not saying I've never tried. I tried it before back in the day. Okay, I did not like it. It's not my thing. Each is to its own, okay? So at the end of the day, if you do something and something don't work for you, why would you keep doing it? Listen, I like when my mind is in a good space. I like when I understand where I'm going, where I'm driving to. I'm the type of person where I need to be level-headed all the time. That's me personally. So yeah, so no, not everybody who have locks do not smoke. Scratch that. Scratch it. This is really quick. Do you wash your locks? Yes, we wash our locks. We wash our locks. We do. Yep, I wash my locks. People with locks, they wash their locks. Yeah. This one, people really do ask about this one as well. So they want to know if, we're spiritual, if we do any type of ritual, if we burn insects. I don't even know what it's called. So clearly, I don't do it because I don't even know what it's called. Do you burn? I forget what the other one called. Now, there's one that I've used before. When I moved into my apartment, I was told that if you burn it, it burns out any kind of bad, odor or bad energy. I don't know if it's true or not, but I have done that. I don't remember what it's called though. But anyways, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But other than that, I don't burn anything else in my place. I do love candles. I'm a candle person. So I do light up a lot of candles and stuff like that. I like scented candles that smell good. I like peppermint candle. But that's all I do. I know that people really think that because we have locks, we're really deep spiritual and we sit down kumbaya. I believe in the one and only God, and that is it. That's who I worship. I don't worship anything else. That's the simplest way I can put it. The other one that's really big for me is locks is not versatile. The reason why this one is big for me is because I used to think the same way. Yep. So it is definitely a stereotype. I used to think that how do they style their locks? Like what kind of style are they wearing? This is before I even start to look into locks. Now, I told you guys there is locks in my family. My sister have locks years ago, but I've always mainly see her wear locks up, you know, and sometimes down. So I wanted to wear my locks in different style, like a lot of different styles. So I wasn't sure if that was something I was able to accomplish. So when I started doing more research and more research and more research, I'm like, oh, okay, all right. And now that I have locks, I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm finding different ways to style my locks. And I'm telling you, almost the same style that I was wearing when I was natural is literally the same style as I wear now with locks. The only difference is I can't flat iron my hair, which is fine. And to say I don't miss that. I don't miss straight hair, because that's really the main thing. If you really think about it, straightening your hair, blow drying your hair, those are things that we're not able to do anymore with locks. But I've seen so many different styles with the girlies now. They're doing so many different things, and you know what, it's okay. Because if you want to experiment with your locks, do what you want to do. At the end of the day, that's your hair. But yeah, but believe me when I tell you, if you're thinking about locking your hair and you're scared because you're thinking you're not going to be able to do a bunch of styles, you need to do some more research. Yeah. So here is one that I have been getting a lot of, and I don't appreciate it, okay? Is that your locks? They're touching, like, is that your locks? Stop touching my locks. Stop. It's my hair. So I feel, again, I think there's some, I don't know, I'm big on respect, okay? Ask me if it's my hair. It's okay. But do not try to feel my hair and touch my hair. Like, that's a problem for me. I don't even know where your hand's been at. Yeah. But anyway, that's definitely a stereotype. Once your locks start to grow, and the crazy thing is, I never get this question before. It's now that my locks is growing, people ask me if my locks. So I can't have some lines in my hair. I have to be Chinese to have long hair too. Long locks too, really? I can show you multiple videos right now with people with long locks down to their butt, past their butt. Okay? Now, I actually got this question on my YouTube channel before, and the young lady was asking me if she can get locks because I think she said her hair is short or something. Basically, people think that not all type of hair type can, you know, get locks, if that makes sense. So basically, if you have 4C hair, or I don't know, 3C, I don't know. If you have soft texture hair, you know, then people thinking you can't get locks. I have seen people with different hair types get locks. It doesn't matter. I've seen different culture get locks. I've seen people from so many different countries get locks, and I'm like, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna look different, but you can get locks. It doesn't matter. Anybody can lock up their hair. It's really you just not combing your hair. That's really what it is. And your hair is gonna be matte. And it doesn't matter what type of hair you have, it can get matte. But it's still gonna get matte up all over the place. If you don't put a comb in your hair, it's gonna get matte up all over the place, and it's gonna turn into locks. Yeah. Okay, so this is the last one, guys. So the last one is, if I get locks, am I able to change it? Can I comb it out? Can I, you know, whatever? Yes, there's a lot of videos now in 2025. I have seen so many videos of people combing out their locks between last year and this year. So yes, you know, it's sometimes it's the unknown. You know, if you don't know something, and not everybody research everything either. So I think this is a good one. It's also a good question to ask if you want to get locks, right? Maybe you want to comb it out afterwards if you don't like it. Like it could be anything at all. Maybe your scalp can't take it. You know, I know my niece got locks, and she combed her locks out because her scalp could not manage it. Like, yeah, and you know, some people really have sensitive scalp. Some people do have also other stuff going on with their scalp. And you have to understand that when you have locks, your scalp is gonna be different. And I don't know, I don't think everybody experienced this, but I do. Like, I have my hair up in a loose, it's in a loose ponytail right now, but I don't really put my hair up in a ponytail like that because my scalp is very sensitive. But yeah, you can definitely comb it out if you don't like it anymore. I mean, it's your hair, and no one can stop you from doing what you want to do. So if you're watching it and you want to try locks and you think that you can't comb it out, you can. Now, it's going to take you some time though. I've seen people go days in to comb out their locks. So it's up to you, you know. Yeah. So yeah. I feel so weird saying that because I don't want to tell people, I don't want to say to you, comb your locks out. That's not what I'm saying, okay? I'm just saying it's a stereotype of people think that once you have locks, that's it. You're done. Done deal. You're done. And no, you can make changes to it if you you know, if you choose not to do it anymore. Yeah. All right, guys. So I don't know why I feel like I'm tired. But that's because I work today. I work all day, so I just came home earlier to do this video. But that's it for today's video. Those are the Locs stereotypes. I don't know if I missed any, but if I do, just put it down below so I can see. But some of these are based off of what I've experienced, literally. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. Okay, stay. Also, thank you to my other subscribers who's been around with me since this entire time. I appreciate you very much. Please comment down below again if you have any, I don't know, any stereotypes that you know about that I didn't mention, or even if you've experienced someone saying something to you about your locks, or just something that's out of the ordinary, that's weird. Anyway, so that is it, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Okay, until then, peace.